Um, 53,000 units sold for the first week, and that may sound like a lot,
But
but
it's
by
not.
comparison, Bob Woodward's book Fear: Trump in the White House sold 1.1 million copies in its first week.
1.1 million to 53,000.
Yes.
Holy smokes. Now, do we know if that's number one on the New York Times list?
So the New York Times that's such a you could
Is that Fugazi?
you could buy 6 books, and
Yeah.
if you play the game right, because I've been doing this for a long time. If you play the game right, you can be on the New York Times bestseller list.
Okay.
So I wouldn't put that. So this article was written on the 29th of May.
Okay.
And on that day, Amazon had the book at number 3, but it was just at that point it was starting to drop.
Okay.
So
So all the media blitzes on Amazon, he reached number 3
Yep.
and has returned back to lower levels.
So this is I'm getting this from Showbiz 411. They said that's about 1/10 of the people who watch Tapper's nightly show.
1/10. Well, yeah, I guess you're right? 53,000.
Yep.
1/10
Yep.
is about 500,000.
Yep.
Wow.
So there you go. So the book sale is not going super well for Jakey.
I have never seen, and we were talking about this after the election in December, then again after the holidays in January, and again in February. The nosedive that the mainstream media has taken, whether it's MSNBC in prime time, CNN's entire lineup all day long, all night long. Now you throw in book sales that are. You said 1.1 million for Bob Woodward in the first week to Jake Tapper's 53,000.
Yep.
I just gave you the numbers on Friday about MSNBC. They've lost 40% of their audience. Nobody's watching Jen Psaki. Here we are 7 months removed from the media's crash and burn post-election, and they still haven't recovered anybody.
Yeah.
I was wrong. I thought for sure by the time we got to March or April that people would go back to watching because they want their pound of flesh with Trump. They have TDS. They want to tune into Rachel Maddow or whoever else is, a carnival barker and just, ripping Trump to shreds for every time he breathes or passes gas. They're gone.
Yeah.
They're gone. They might never come back. This is wild.